Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I am camped on Mustang Island, which is just off the coast of Texas, Central Coast. And Mustang Island runs from Port Aransas to Corpus Christi. And I camped here at two different places that I wanted to tell you about. The first one was at the town of Port Aransas. Now, Port Aransas is on the far east end of Mustang Island, and there's not a bridge to it that goes from the mainland. You have to take a ferry. The ferry is it's less than a half a mile, and it's a free ferry. So I took my motorhome across the ferry, no problem. And in the town of Port Aransas, there are basically three different options of where to camp. First, you can camp, or you can park your motorhome or your whatever kind of RV you have on the beach. They do allow overnight camping on the beach. However, you have to have a parking pass and a camping pass, and that will cost you $52. And those passes are good for a year. However, you can only use them up to 3 days in any 3-week period. I'm not sure how they control that, but if you're going to be there quite often, then that's a good deal. But for me, I'm only going to be there for 2 days, so the way I see it, for me, that was $26 a day, and you get nothing for that. There's no hookups, no water, no dump, no nothing. It's total boondocking. Choice number two is there are several RV parks in the area, and they typically will cost you $50 to $60 a day, which is more than I like to pay. And then the third choice, there is a county park right at the beach that has an RV campground. Now, it only has 30 amp, but it's only $25 a day, so that's very reasonable. And the second place I camped is in the Mustang Island State Park, which is close to Corpus Christi. And their campground with 50 amp and water and a dump station is only $20 a day. So with that, I don't even look for anything else. Now, the beaches along Mustang Island are some of the best beaches in Texas. The sand is nice, soft sand, and you can go into the water barefoot. And the water along here, especially during the summer, is very warm, so don't expect it to cool you off much. But they're very nice beaches. And now I'm going to show you a video from the Port Aransas beach and a video from the Mustang Island State Park beach, and the campgrounds where I stayed at both of them. This is the Mcgee Beach RV Campground, and all of the connections here for electric are 30 amp, and there's nothing terribly special about this campground except that it's right on the beach. However, between the beach and the campground are these sand dunes, which are heavily covered with weeds and bushes and grass. So it's very difficult to climb up over there. However, if you go down to where that building is, then there's a clearing you can get through, which I'm going to do now. The second floor of this building is mostly the offices for the campground, and the third floor is an observation deck. And here is the clearing to get into the beach. And this is one of the nicest beaches in Texas. It has very nice soft sand, and I went into it earlier, and the ocean floor is the same nice soft sand, so you can easily go in barefoot and not have to worry much about it. It's a really long beach, And down there you can see that there is a fishing pier that goes out quite a ways. It's a fun place to go into the ocean and play in the waves. It's a very nice, clean beach for Texas standards. And there is the fishing pier that goes out. So if you're looking for a beach to spend the day, I would definitely recommend this beach on Port Aransas. From this observation deck, you can see a wide view here of the campground and the beach. That is the far east end of Port Aransas. It's real early in the morning here, so the day crowd has not come out yet. I'm parked way over there, and you can see how wide and how large the sand dunes are here. That building right there has restrooms and showers where you can take a shower for $1. So this would be a very nice place to spend the day at the beach. This is the Mustang Island State Park Campground, which is part concrete and part grass. It's a nice place, and you can see there's a picnic table and a barbecue grill. It also has 20 amp, 30 amp, and 50 amp connections, and a water faucet connection there. And right across this field, over those sand dunes, is the beach. So it's a little bit of a walk. You can walk over there in just a few minutes. Here in the campground is this building that has restrooms and showers. This is the entrance to the beach. They've got some nice cabanas there. And some more cabanas down here. It's a nice sandy beach, and the ocean floor there is soft sand, so you don't necessarily have to wear shoes to go in. It's a long beach, as you can see. And notice there is a camper and several cars down there, so you can park on the beach. I'm not sure if they allow overnight camping on the beach, but you can drive on the beach down there in your car, and obviously you can get into there with a camper or a motorhome. They also have some showers here and some porta potties, so you can rinse off if you drive your car right up to the beach here. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the info that I got for you on these two locations. If you're coming down to the central coastal area of Texas, Mustang Island definitely is a good place to come to play on the beach. Good day, folks.